Yo, what's up, fellas? We're back at the garage here on another cold day in winter in PA. So we made a little progress, got a little couple updates for you, and once again, we need some things. So let's get right to it, and I'm gonna show you what we're up to. So I'm messing with the steering system. And I got the power by the hour steering reservoir bracket on. As you can see, it bolts right up there. Had to make a little few mods to it. Gave it a slight bend. So that hose right there will clear. And then I also cut about 1/8 of an inch off the bracket under here, so the steering reservoir could sit all the way back, and had to re-drill those two holes so it would be good for my accommodation. So now I'm working on the lines from the hydroboost. I just messing around trying to figure out how I'm going to run the factory lines. And I got the vent line on. And as you can see, this is part of the factory line where I cut it off. And we won't use this. I might reuse a piece of this hose right here. And we need a T. I need to go get a T fitting that goes in here. The other hose will go to that nipple right there. And then the other hose will go to a power steering cooler lines that I put on. But other than that, it's coming along pretty good right now. We also put the spacers on to bump the rotors out a little bit so they sit closer to center now. Otherwise, it was sitting real close to the inner brake pad. Now, S&S makes a swap kit for the brembos that I probably would have got, but I already drilled my spindles out for the bigger bolts for the brembos to work. Otherwise, they make an insert kit that comes with the spacers also. That's S&S Engineering on Facebook. And Power by the Hour Performance makes a whole bunch of swap parts that I have also. Front accessory brackets, alternator pulley, and this power steering reservoir bracket. So they make a lot of stuff also for a swap. And after that, next we're going to get on to the fuel system. I'm going to be running 8-in feed and 6-in return from Hot Rod Fuel Hose. And they got some pretty quality stuff. This is one of their fittings. And you see they got their name on it. Pretty good quality piece. And then I think it's B&L Fabrication. I got this bracket right here that's gonna go right down in there, somewhere in there. Make it work to mount the fuel pressure regulator, because I don't want it out in the open, have to drill holes in my smooth engine bay now. A lot of people mount it on the firewall, but I know NHRA rules, you're not supposed to mount it on the firewall, so I'm not going to mount it there. I'm not really going to be racing. I mean, you know, I may go to the track a couple times, but so I ain't opened anything yet. We got the fore fuel pressure regulator. I think it's the F2. And we got the fuel filter from fore. And then we got the pressure gauge, which I was going to mount on a regulator, but since it's going to be hidden, I'm going to take out one of these plugs and I'm going to put the fuel pressure regulator right up here so I could see it better. And then my fuel pump is in the tank already. I don't really feel like taking it back out, but it's an aeromotive 340. And we got the quantum fuel pump hanger, so I can run the AN lines. So it's all coming along pretty decent. So there you have it. Been doing a lot of work, a lot of fab. Still need some parts. So hope you keep tuning in. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, because there's tons more to come. Till then, peace out, everybody.